folks? It's your boy Droid here. Be back with another video. But first thing first, I want to thank y'all. 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for the support over the years. You know, we 3/4 of the way there. You know, before monetization, but we're gonna get there someday. We still got the grind going. You know, we're trying to come back with the old school content, the original Droid Playgrounds videos and guides, stuff like that. So we back with another one. This one is basically my theories or concepts regarding Elo and matchmaking. So you've played this game for, you know, however long. You probably noticed that you're getting matched several people that's not your rank. You know, whether they're higher rank than you, lower rank, whatever. You may notice that you end up on the left against some players, right on some players, and you don't really know why. You might have a higher rank than that person, might have a lower rank, and you end up on the right. So, you know, what is it that goes into this? So I'm just gonna play this video in the background. It has not really a lot to do with matchmaking, except for the fact, you know, the huge gaps. You got bronze 5 maxed out rings on the other side. So what is it that causes these matchmaking things to happen? Now, I wish I had some screenshots and stuff like this. These are stuff that I remember seeing somewhere in either Playgrounds 1 or Playgrounds 2. I'm sure one of the guys like Dark Sun or Psycho could confirm this, but the matchmaking in the original Playgrounds, if I'm not mistaken, was based off of Elo rating. So not the actual ranking, like if you're bronze or silver or whatever, but it's a Elo rating that's based on the skill of the player. So what is Elo? You've probably seen it in chess if you ever follow chess. It's just like a rating system. You get more Elo when you win more games, and it's also based off the Elo rating of the opponents you're playing. So if let's say you play against a scrub that has 1,000 Elo, you're 2,000, you win, you're not really getting any points, but if you lose, you're losing a lot of points. Where can one find this Elo rating? You don't really see it in the game. You know, it's nowhere to be found. I'm sure someone in the data can find it, but that's the only way you can really explain why someone who's bronze or max rings is going against each other. So the game tries to find someone that's close to your rank first, and then that, you know, the longer you're matching up, the wider the skill gap is going to be. So, you know, if you're playing against, you know, let's say me and She's or whoever, max rank guy, top player, we match it right away, we're going to get someone that's pretty close to where we are, you know, in terms of Elo rating. But then if we gotta wait 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and we find someone, we're probably going against some random people that's, you know, not high level. And one of the new things with Playgrounds 2 is with the addition of 2v2 mode, you know, basically 4-player online. You know, it depends also if you're teaming up with using friend online or if you're doing random online. So if you do friend online, I remember seeing it in the game, you know, if you do friend online, you're basically viewed as a higher level team. So you're gonna match up against higher level players who are teaming up, you know, so because the game sort of views that as, okay, if you're teaming up with someone that's your friend, you have ways to sort of team up with them, you know, get an advantage against someone who's playing random. So you're gonna be matched up against higher level players in 2v2. So if you're a new player to this game, you might be thinking, oh, I could just team up with my friend and we're gonna go play. But if neither of you play the game and have no experience at all, you may have a rough time trying to play 2v2 friend online against these players, you know, because you're gonna be going against the best of the best who are teaming up as well. And then in terms of, so we discussed matchmaking, you know, the theories regarding that. So what is it why is someone on the left, someone on the right? Well, it's the same thing, Elo. So the person that's on the left is usually the more skilled player. And you'll see this. So let's say I match up against Pro 210, right? I think I'm usually on the left. You know, even though Pro 210 is the best player, I think I'm usually on the left for when I play against people. So, you know, if I win, I might get a couple points here and there. But if I lose, you know, I lose some games. Not only am I losing Elo, but after a certain amount of losses in a row, now Pro 210 is going to be on the left, I'm going to be on the right. So you may have noticed, okay, you've played against some guy, he used to beat you down maybe, and then, you know, you leveled up, and now you're whooping him all the time. You notice you're on the left now. You know, head-to-head also factors into it. So if you're really good against someone head-to-head, you know, you may also end up on the left versus on the right. So I know, like, if I play against Flawless, it was funny, I was watching Flawless stream. Flawless would be on the right. If I beat Flawless, he barely loses any points. If I lose to Flawless, I lose a mad points. I'm like, how am I losing all these points? And that's another thing. When you have a higher Elo, you know, and you lose to someone that's lower rated than you lose more points than if you lost to someone when you're playing on the right. So, you know, you may not believe me, you might not be sure. Play some game. If you're someone who's usually on the right, and then you play against someone and you're on the left and you lose, like, just take a look at it. You're gonna notice you're gonna lose, you know, if you lose fewer points against stronger opponents, you know, and it makes sense when you're playing Elo. But when you're doing Elo, you know, you're not gonna get as many, you know, points lost, but you get a lot of points gained if you beat someone that's really good too. So it's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, that's that video right here. Tell me what y'all think. You know, we're trying to go back to some of these theories, you know, talk about the game and things like that. So what are some more ideas, topics you guys think I should cover? Let me know in the comments. Peace.